And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, Colin, here today. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you for the home opener, the inaugural season here of the Norwich Hockey Club, about ready to get underway as they're taking on the 95 Giants here today. We're going to have a little pregame ceremony celebrating the start of the organization. They come into it 3-0, winning 3 games on the road at their showcase last weekend. And now here today, the home opener about ready to take place. And I want to ask everybody, please share the link, share the link, share the link. Anybody can tune in at solubroadcasting.org. That's SOLU broadcasting.org. You see the nets being put in place there by the officials. We are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. A big crowd on hand here today. And they're waiting for the Norwich Hockey Club to emerge from the locker room. Looks like the Giants are making their way out, and here they come now. Onto the ice, a big round of applause here. Well, the Norwich boys wearing their home white sweaters. A big moment for the school, a big moment for the organization. What a privilege it is to be here with you today. As the Norwich Hockey Club takes the ice, their home ice appearance for the first time, wearing their home white sweaters, red shoulders, red numbers, red shorts with white socks with red and gray trim. And now the Giants making their way onto the ice here, wearing their dark blue road sweaters. Light red trim, almost a salmon type of color there. They're going to go through the warm-ups here now, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a little pregame ceremony, and then we will be underway here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to remind everybody, like I said, you could share that link, share that link, share that link, solubroadcasting.org. Anybody, anywhere in the world can tune in right now. Never a pay-per-view on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So please feel free to share that link. And the boys can go back and watch later from the archives. Never an archive fee or a subscription fee or anything like that. Going through the warm-ups, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. My cameraman Colin making his way behind the lens here. And I apologize for the first period, maybe for the whole game. I may have to only call the Giants by their numbers. Did not get their roster. Well, these things happen. What are you going to do? If that's the worst thing that happens today, it's not going to ruin our fantastic day here. The Norwich Hockey Club. You see the Seahawks logo on the shoulder there. Affiliated with our hometown Seahawks. Well, the boys are going through their warm-ups. Let's go over the Norwich roster for you. As you see them. Really like the sweaters. This is my first time seeing the game day sweaters up close. Looking sharp. Red, gray, and white. Let's go over the roster real quick for the Norwich Hockey Club. Number 5, Julian Avion Bork. Number 6, Gael Poncharan. Number 7, Sheldon Majorano. Number 8, Paris Speller. Number 9, Mattis Gagnon. Number 16, Austin Hallisey Cloutier. Number 19, Richie Aguilera. Number 22, Felix Antoine Laflamme. Number 31, Nicholas Halitanko. Number 32, Owen Cartilage. Number 33, Noah Kosher. Number 43, Jairus Mundel. Number 53, Thomas Hickey. Number 66, Zachary Gagnon. Number 73, Xavier Ayat. Number 74, Tyler Pazin. Number 88, Jacob Martineau. And number 97, Vincent Krager. Rounding out the roster there. And the 2 netminders are number 33, that's Kosher. And number 31, Nico Halitanko. I believe Nico's getting the start in between the pipes today. He led them out on the rink. We're about ready to get underway here shortly. Like I said, we're going to have a little bit of pregame ceremony, so good chance for everybody still. Pour themselves a nice sarsaparilla, make themselves a nice sandwich. The 95 Giants Like I said, please forgive me. I will be calling them by numbers unless hopefully maybe I can get a sticker after the first period, but never did get their roster. So what are you going to do? There's the buzzer. The warm-ups are over now. The Norwich boys finishing up their warm-ups. We're going to have, I believe, both national anthems, the Canadian and the American. And then shortly thereafter, it will be game time between these two heavyweights here. The Giants finishing up their warm-ups. The Norwich Hockey Club boys finishing up their warm-ups. I trust everybody at home is finishing up their warm-ups. You want to stretch for a big game such as this. We're about ready to get underway here today. You see Norwich gathering up the pucks now. It should be a good one. I got to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm expecting the Norwich Hockey Club to come out all cylinders firing. The home opener. See the coaching staff there on the bench. Coach Sheehan. There he is. On the bench there. I thought you meant the other team when you asked me.
Oh, no, right here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. That might be my mistake.
Yeah, no, he's number 4.
Okay. Thank you. All right, we're going to turn it over now to the PA announcer. So Julian Avon Bork, excuse me, is number 4, not number 5. So I may have had that incorrect. Thank you for letting me know. We play 17-minute stanzas here. Icing and offsides is in effect. No delayed offsides if it's tied at the end of regulation. There will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime. You get a point. You go to the drive-thru, get yourself a Big Mac, and you get what you get. You don't get upset. The teams lining up at their goal line. I believe we're going to announce all of the Norwich players. It's their home opener as we see the Canadian flag now making its way onto the ice. There it is. I'm not sure if we're starting with the national anthems or the announcements. We'll see. I guess we'll figure it out. It won't be too hard to figure out once things get going here. A fantastic day, a huge crowd on hand. Look at the crowd here today in support of the Norwich Hockey Club. A lot of butterflies and a lot of bellies here today, I can tell you that, including the broadcaster. A big moment here. Years in the making. This is not easy.
I just want to make sure you have Julian number 4, yeah.
Now the Norwich players.
And now let's meet all the members of the Norwich Hockey Club. Number 4, defenseman Julian Avion.
Number 4, Julian Avion Bork. Yael Puncharan. Not sure if you can hear the PA announcer, that's what I'm saying. Sheldon Mayorano. Paris Speller, number 8. Mathis Gagnon, number 9. Number Number 16, the defenseman, Alexei Cloutier. Richie Aguilera. I know that guy. Felix Antoine Laflamme. Nicholas Aletanco. 32, Owen Cartilage. Noah Kosher. Jairus Mundell, number 43. Thomas Hickey. Number 53. Zachary Gagnon. Number 66. Number 73, Xavier Ayot. Tyler Payson. Jacob Martineau, number 88. Vincent Krager rounding out the roster here for the Norwich Hockey Club. Coach Sheehan, the head coach. I'll play the 2 national anthems and we'll be right back. Absolutely beautiful job done right there. Both countries' national anthems. Wonderful performance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready to get underway. All the pleasantries are aside now. Nothing left to do but drop the puck and play hockey. Welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Academy. You hear the Norwich students here in full force. There they are, a big amount of them right there.
Taking the draw for Norwich Hockey Club is He may be in the goal, but his presence in this moment is incredibly relevant, as he was the very first player who committed to Norwich Hockey Club. Is Rich Green, the director of finance at Norwich Academy, Michael Piccacciai, the president of the Norwich Hockey Club.
All right, the ceremonial puck drop here, and Ali Tonko, the first player committed to the Norwich Hockey Club, so he's getting honored. You don't see a goaltender get the ceremonial first drop there. There it is. Well done. What a nice gesture. Let the goaltender do it. So many people made so many sacrifices to get us to where we are today. That's absolutely true. Let's play hockey. The crowd is fired up. The boys are fired up. The cameraman's fired up. The broadcaster's fired up. I hope you're fired up at home. We are about ready to get underway here. The Norwich Hockey Club and the 95 Giants. The home opener. Years of hard work culminating right here in this moment for Norwich. So many sacrifices been made. We're about ready to get underway. Leaning in to take it is Payson. Payson against number 8 of the Giants. Ref just about to drop the puck, and we are underway. The Norwich Hockey Club home opener. Dumping it in quickly now. Payson in on the forecheck. Gotta like the pace of the game thus far, as Norwich clearly brought their A game out of the locker room with him. Tracking it down there's Laflamme. Laflamme leaving it on defense. Avion Bork. Bork now, Ayat up the boards. Nice chip pass now right through the neutral zone. They come walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder. Oh, you gotta like the touch pass at the blue line, and quickly right off the bat, Payson walking in, the first shot on goal there for the Norwich Hockey Club. You gotta like the atmosphere here. The crowd is fired up. A noon hockey game. Wholesale changes now. Here's Krager now. Krager leaning in to take the draw. Krager wins it back to the blue line. Pinching in there's Gagnon. Gagnon keeping it in. Bouncing puck for the Giants. Picked up there by number 48. He sends it hard around. Giants trying to get the puck out. Chipped ahead to center now. 2-on-2 through the neutral zone. Giants carrying it across. Staying on sides at the dot. Letting the shot go. Steered aside by the netminder. And there'll be no further play. A big stop there early on by Halitanko. Nico Halitanko, number 31 in your scorecard. Number 1 in the hearts of the Norwich fans, as he was the first player to sign on. You got to start with the goaltender. You got to have a wide base. You know, the pyramids have a wide base. And the goaltender is where you want to start with your base there, as the Giants win the faceoff. Into the corner first on it there. Halise Cloutier. Sending it out to center now. That's Gagnon. That's Zachary Gagnon. Sliding it across. Thought he was offsides. The ref said he's onside. Pulling the trigger. And the netminder coming up with it, gloving it out of midair there. Boy, oh boy, I've got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first time seeing these boys live. Holy cow, I wish I knew what it was like to skate like this just once in my life. They are flying out there. They are not going to slow down either. The Giants are going to really have to keep pace. Here's Martineau now. Martineau wins the draw. Back to the blue line. Kept in by Puncharin. Puncharin sending it behind Martineau. Jacob Martineau protecting the puck, coming away with it. Martineau looking, pulling the trigger, doesn't get through, hit a body in front. There's Martineau again now. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go, deflected on the way in. That one didn't get through. That was Aguilera. Richie Aguilera, number 19. Big hit there along the boards. Martineau lays the lumber into him. That one steered aside by the waffle of the netminder. Pinching in there is Cartilage. Got it back to the blue line now. Here's Hickey. Hickey going for a walk. Hickey on the backhand, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed. Oh, the Norwich Hockey Club all over the Giants early here. As predicted, not surprised here. The energy level through the roof. Here's Aguilera now behind the net. Hickey got it out in front. Couple of Giants there. Hickey, number 53 in your scorecard, doing work. Hickey behind the net, winning the battle. Hickey kicking it to himself. Back out, here's Cartilage letting the shot go, deflected on the way in, and I think the netminder may have got a piece of it. Along the boards now, bodies collide there. Nice job by the Giants to win the puck. Kept in at the blue line, though, by Puncharman. Gael Puncharman sending it back in. Norwich getting some fresh legs out there now. Behind the net it goes, cleared but not out. On the forecheck now, that is Payson. Now to the blue line, they carry it back out to center. Complete the player change, does both organizations. 14:30 left to go here in the opening stanza, still a scoreless affair. Along the boards, chipped in over the red line, so no icing. On the forecheck now. Arriving is Laflamme. Laflamme lays the lumber into him there. Behind the net it goes now, pinched in by the Norwich Hockey Club. Chasing it there, Majorano. Cleared but not out. Poured down at the blue line, letting the wrist shot go, doesn't get through. Avion Bork with a hard, heavy shot from the blue line. Behind the net now, setting up in Gretzky's office, looking, met there by one of the Giant defensemen. Pushing him aside there is Laflamme. Back to the blue line, waiting for it there is number 70 on the Giants, chopped out there. Payson keeping it in, poke check, kept in nicely there by Xavier Ayotte. Big hit there along the boards. As Norwich really going to work on the forecheck now. The Giants forced to send it all the way down. No icing, the ref waves it off. Kind of surprised no icing there. Ref said play on. I guess he ruled that Norwich could have played it at the blue line. Here's Payson now. Payson high off the glass. Will it get out to center? It does. Here they come now. Avion Bork through the neutral zone. Trying to toe drag it to himself. Couldn't complete the play. Picked off by the Giants now. Cross ice pass off the stick there. Number 66. Tracked down there by Gagnon. That's Mattis Gagnon. Norwich looking to set up shop now. Nice cross ice pass, leaving it back the other way now. Gagnon. Gagnon over the blue line. Serpentining, letting the shot go. That went right off the clavicle of the netminder. Here come the Giants now. Back the other way. Defense, offense. Trying to get the puck down low. A little bit of a cross check. Play on, says the official. Battle ensues at the side of the net. Giants trying to get it back in front. Got it out in front dangerously there. The netminder finding it through traffic, pouncing on it. Norwich clearing everybody out of the way there with 12 minutes and 51 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza, a couple of good opportunities for the Norwich Hockey Club, but the Giant netminder made a couple of nice saves there. They finally got the puck back down the other end. Face off deep in the Norwich zone. Hauled around it goes. Mattis Gagnon now. Gagnon out of the zone. Nice tape-to-tape cross-ice pass. Trying to cut in there with Zachary Gagnon. They are not relation. They are like Bubba and Faust. Down the right wing it goes. There's Mattis Gagnon. Gagnon behind the net. Lost the handle on it. Now he finds it. Norwich trying to break out of their own zone. Can't do so. Hit by the Giants, so there is no icing. Zachary Gagnon on the forecheck. Reinforcements coming now. Fresh legs off the bench for Coach Sheehan. You can see the capacity crowd on hand here, ladies and gentlemen, as that one goes for icing. 12-12 left to go here in the opening stanza. We're still waiting on the first goal. What a fantastic afternoon. I want to thank you so much. Really, truly a blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. Leaning in now is Martineau. Martineau wins the draw now. Puncharman got it down low in front, doesn't get through. The shot there by Hickey. Pinching in there, Puncharman lays the lumber into him as he kept the puck in. Couple of big hits thus far by Norwich. The defense really activating and pinching in early. Kyle Puncharman now corralling it with one hand. Cleared but not out, kept in by the Giants at the blue line. They send it back in, cross corner dump in. Puncharman on it there. Puncharman got it out to center. Cross ice pass. Look at that. Tape to tape now down the right wing with a head of steam. Out to Dodd breaking in, letting the shot go. Glove stopped there by the netminder. And there'll be no further play. Cartilage broke in down the right wing. When that pass was laid out, Cartilage was nowhere near the play. I was like, where is that going? Cartilage came out of nowhere. And with a burst of speed down the right wing, got a nice shot off. Good job there by the Giants goaltender. Payson now leaning in, left wing Mundell. Right wing LaFlamme. Forward unit out there for Coach Sheehan. They almost got to it right off the face-off. Giants coming away with it now. Giants through the neutral zone, tipping it in. Leaving it there, Halitanko. Behind the net it goes now, 11:15 to go. Norwich trying to break out of their own zone. Mundell lost the handle on it. Hard around it goes now for number 73 in your scorecard. That's Ayotte. Xavier Ayotte, a big fella there. 6'3", 6'5" with the afro. Here's Avion Bork now behind his own net for Ayotte. Calmly now, Norwich not panicking as the Giants starting to apply a little bit of pressure, getting it out to center. Putting the puck now, walking in at the dot, pulling the trigger, he scores! Felix Antoine Laflamme gets Norwich on the board, the first ever goal here at the Rose Garden, and the place erupts. How about that? Keep that puck. Laflamme buries the biscuit. And the Norwich Hockey Club, with 10 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza, takes the early lead. He broke in down the left wing, let the shot go. Oh, that's what you like to see. You got the big crowd, you got the energy, you want to use it. They kept the puck. There it goes. That'll go in the Norwich Hall of Fame, I'm sure, the NFA Hall of Fame. So Laflamme with the first goal. Buries it there, wearing number 22, Michael Bossie's old number. You wear number 22, you got to shoot like that. In the corner now, Giants trying to get it in front. Big hit there by Speller. Norwich trying to get the puck out to center. They do. A foot race now down the right wing. Here's Krager in on the forecheck. Look at the aggressive forecheck by Norwich. That's clearly their game plan. Get it in deep and cause a turnover. Back the other way now. Here come the Giants. 61 through the neutral zone. Laying it out down the left wing. Trying to get it in front. Can't do so. Defense and offense quickly. Here comes the Norwich Hockey Club. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Krager putting the brakes on. Leaves it for Speller. Speller pulling the trigger. Waffled aside there. Norwich back on it now. Here's Gagnon letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Had a man cutting to the cooker. Back the other way now. A lot of room down the left wing come the Giants. Over the blue line. Walking in. Cutting inside. Pulling the trigger. Doesn't get through. Great job there by Gagnon. Mathis. Gagnon, excuse me. Gagnon. 9:52 left to go here. You see the young Seahawks watching the Norwich Hockey Club. You got to love to see that. They just had a 3-3 tie moments ago here on the Solu broadcast. And if you tuned in at the end there, you saw it. A great game. And now Norwich with the puck. Just under 10 minutes to go. Up ahead, that's Hickey. Leaving it there. Martineau with a step. Martineau protecting the puck. Walking and letting the shot go. Big stop there by the netminders. He found it in his feet. Hickey on the rebound now. Hickey corralling it down low. Hickey trying to dance around the Giants. Couldn't do so. Away come the Giants now down the right wing. Tape pass through the middle. Good thing he got rid of the puck there, because number 6 was looking, Poncharmin was looking for a big hit across the blue line. Out to center it goes now. Big collision there as bodies collide. Martino came over. 71 got right in his grill there. Got him right under the mask there. Ref says play on. Good job by the officials letting the boys and girls, not girls out there today, but boys play. Along the boards now, Hickey down to one leg, cleared out to center. Just under 9 minutes to go here in an absolutely fast-paced opening stanza here. Norwich reading it 1-0. The goal by Laflamme. Wheeling and dealing now. Here comes Cartilage. Cartilage trying to run the gauntlet. Couldn't do so. Laflamme picks it up now behind the net. Laflamme looking. Got a man cutting to the cooker. That went off a leg in front. Turning, wheeling off the defenseman, and that just missed. Cleared and out to center. Looks like it's going to go far enough for icing. Icing happened when the puck got down. Bang before the other guy. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie goaltending season of Denny Lemieux. 1-0, Norwich leading it here. The arena is energetic. The arena is packed. Here's Payson now. Tyler Payson leaning in to take the face. A clean win. Back to the blue line. Pulling the trigger low. He hit the post. Avion Bork rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Chipping it ahead. Here comes Norwich again. Big hit there. 77. Laid the lumber into Majorano. In front now. They jam at it. Still loose. Mucking and pushing and diving in front there. The Giants taking exception to the pushing on the goaltender. A couple of the Norwich players got mixed up in that Mayorino. Ended up going to the cooker, as did his teammate. Right back to his feet there. That's Payson. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. You got to love the game of the Norwich Hockey Club. Get it in deep. Deliver a hit. There was a big hit at the blue line by the Giants. Student body energizing the boys on the ice here today. I love it. The Giants win the faceoff, cleared but not out. Alessi Cloutier winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. That hit a couple of bodies in front. Giants hanging around here. The goaltender keeping him in it. Here's Mundell now. Lost the handle on it. Quick shot. Mundell got a big chunk of him. Send the young lad flying. Back the other way now. Here comes Norwich through the neutral zone. Couldn't corral the puck. Bouncing puck. Dancing at the blue line. Staying on sides. Gagnon to the outside. Poke checked away. Got the backhand in front. Down low. Swinging at it. Couldn't complete the play was Krager. Away to center it comes now. Sent back in by Norwich. And it's offsides. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0 is your score. They're calling it an intentional offside, so the faceoff's going to come deep in the Norwich zone. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. An absolute historic day here today at the Rose Garden. Faceoff won by the Giants. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Canacorn there for Halitanko as he found it through traffic. Nicolas Halitanko, the netminder here today, wearing number 31, Billy Smith's old number. That really pleases the broadcaster. As you listen in all season long, ladies and gentlemen, you realize I grew up on Long Island at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Out to center it goes now, back in, behind the net. First on it there is Cartilage. Cartilage lost the handle on it. Giants trying to work it back in front, can't do so. Away comes Norwich now. Puncharman. Up for Hickey. Hickey down the left wing. Hickey protecting the puck. Hickey trying to dance his way in. Got it in front dangerously there. The puck rolled around right in front of the netminder there. Oh, Norwich has come very close multiple times here today. Behind the net now, a little bit of pushing and shoving ensuing. You don't mind that. It's not foreign to the product. Away to center it goes now. Puncharman giving chase. 6:50 left to go. You see the young Seahawks along the glass watching the big boys play. You got to love that. Aguilera now, Richie Aguilera. A Seahawk a year ago, leaving it for Hickey. Coming in now, protecting the puck into the corner now, Martineau. Martineau leave it for Hickey. Hickey wins the battle. Hickey behind the net, protecting the puck. Hickey back to the blue line. Cartilage letting the shot go. He's goal! Oh, I thought he scored. Oh, he hit the post. Oh, I thought I saw the twine move. The ref says no goal. Well, there's not going to be any instant replay, so no goal. Thought I saw the twine move. Charman now letting this shot go. Canacorn there for the Giant netminder. And there'll be no further play. Oh, we may have to go to Toronto on that one. Yes, it's no goal. No goal is no goal. 6:14 left to go here in the opening stanza. The home opener for the Norwich Hockey Club. They've been absolutely fantastic here today. The Giants netminder's been real good, though. He's been tested. He's been good. And we'll try and get the Giant roster in between periods for you folks. I hate calling just numbers, but whatever. Not going to harp on the negative. Not on a great, beautiful day such as this. Here come the Giants now coming over. Laflamme. Almost got a big chunk on there. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Laflamme being worked over in the corner there. Got it behind the net. Giants coming away with it now. Here the Giants cleared and not out. Now it does get out to center. Sent back in there. Avion Bork. Julian Avion Bork. King Julian. He's a big fella himself. Norwich has got a good combination of size and speed. But what I like best thus far, ladies and gentlemen, is the tenacity. Gotta hope that they can keep it up, though, for 3 periods. It's hard to play at that pace every shift for 3 periods. So hopefully they do. Hopefully the energy stays in the crowd here. Right now it is strong. And easier said than done. Thus far, the energy on every shift is Laflamme. Laflamme winning the battle. Laflamme in the corner, centering it out in front. That just failed to click. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. There was Ayat, and it deflected away by the netminder. Ayat at the blue line. Xavier Ayat Getting it down to Payson. Payson letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Rebound. Loose in front of the netminder. Reach for it. They score! The puck got loose in front. Following it up, Avion Bork buries the biscuit on the rebound. 2-0 Norwich. Well, it kind of felt like it was only a matter of time with the amount of pressure that they were putting on. So many saves that a goaltender can make. Avion Bork found the loose puck. Buries the biscuit there for the Norwich Hockey Club. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the opening stanza. It's 2-0. Sent in now, tracking it down there. Mattis Gagnon. Avignon Bork with the goal. I was waiting to hear on a couple of assists there. Well, maybe there isn't one coming. There's Payson now. Payson putting on the brakes. Protecting the puck. That's Laflamme, excuse me. Back to the blue line. Letting the shot go deflected out high into the rafters. And there'll be no further play. Avignon Bork there with the goal. 4 minutes. 45 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0 Norwich leading the home opener. The inaugural season, ladies and gentlemen, underway. Thank you so much for joining us. I wanted to see if he was giving the assist there. Giants now trying to get the puck out. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. A seeing eye. Canuckler in on the goaltender there. It's Cartledge. Let that one go. Here come the Giants now. Out to center it goes. Knocked down at center ice. Carrying the puck in, letting the shot go. Good angle there. By Gael Pancharam, excuse me. As he took the angle away, got the stick on the shot. And it went high over the glass. 4:27 left to go here. In the first period, we play 17-minute periods here. So leaning in to take it now. Deep in the Norwich zone. Clean face-off win there. Good face-off win. That was Krager. Kicking it down in front now. Here's Krager now. Krager stepping to the outside. Letting the wrist shot go. That just missed. As he had a man cutting to the cooker there. Nice job there by Pancharam to keep the puck in. Speller took a big hit but got it in deep. Speller took a couple of big hits there. Clearly sacrificing himself for the good of the team as it ends up right under the mid of the netminder. And there'll be no further play. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0. Norwich Hockey Club leading this affair. Oh, you gotta love the pace these boys have come out of the locker room with. Leaning in to take it now is Martineau. Jacob Martineau wins the draw. That's Hickey. Circling, Hickey. Hickey got it in front now, pulling the trigger. Big stop there. All alone in front was Martineau. The face-off win got it to Hickey, got it back to Martineau. That was a set play. Walking in now, Ayot. Offsides by half a step is the call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second most important part of hockey is face-offs. The first most important part, of course, is goaltending. I'm not just saying that because I'm an old former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and SeaWorld's club ice hockey team. 1992 to 94. Of course, I'm partial to goaltending. Avignon Bork now keeping the puck in at the blue line. Again, he keeps it in, letting the wrist shot go. That didn't get through. Looking for his second on the afternoon. Payson lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Big number 88 for the Giants. Walking in, letting the shot go, steered aside. The rebound still loose. Pouncing on it like a puma is the netminder, Helitaco. And there'll be no further play. Helitanko. Nico looking very sharp there, taking the helmet off. Gathering his faculties there for a moment. A lot of traffic there as the Giants were crashing to the cooker. Face off deep now in the Norwich zone. 3:22 remaining here in the opening stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Cameraman Colin here today doing a great job behind the lens. Here's Payson now, sending it back. As Norwich looks to reset, that's going to be out of reach. No icing, though. They're saying that Laflamme got a chunk of it. Laflamme in on the forecheck. Lays the lumber into him there, causing the turnover. The Giant player Trying to gather his faculties back out in front. Big stop there. Back to the blue line it goes now. Gagnon letting the shot go. The netminder lost his wand. Oh, the goaltender's without a stick. Let's see if one of the defensemen gives it to him, although they shouldn't do that. Turns out, oh, big hit there. Along the boards. Thought it might have been a hit from behind. No, right back up there. Halise Cloutier. Good to see he's all right. They're mucking along the boards, doing their homework. The goaltender thought about getting his stick back to the blue line. Winding, shooting, bouncing puck loose in front. Can't get to it. Here's Gagnon now, sending it behind the net. Took a weird hop there off the stanchion. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. Waffled aside by the netminder. Finally now he can go get his wand. He was just laying there for a while. Thought maybe one of his defensemen would bring it to him. Poured down, kept in at the blue line. Nice job to keep the puck in now, coming off along the boards. That was Gagnon. Not this Gagnon. Oh, good soccer skills shown right there. Halise Cloutier harnessing his inner Diego Maradona right there at the blue line. You might say Pele, depending on your perspective and point of view. Offsides is the call, so it looks like they're calling another intentional offsides. The face-off's going to come deep now in the Norwich zone. They lead this one 2-0. Goals by Laflamme. At the blue line now, and Avion Bork. Trying to get the puck out, did the Giants, couldn't do so. Behind the net now. That is Cartilage. Cartilage sends it up the boards there. Mundell couldn't get it out. Giants sending it back in. Behind the net it goes now. Giants in on the forecheck. Giants, I'll tell you, they've taken Norwich's best shot here. They're down 2-0, but they're not. It's not 5-0. Although if not for the goaltender, it easily could be. I'll tell you what. Number 35 has been nothing short of stellar here today. He has been peppered. Face off deep in the Norwich zone to the left of the netminder. Ali Tanko catches with his left hand, catches conventionally from my perspective. Darren Pupa would disagree, as would Rick DiPietro. Behind the net now. Pancharn trying to get it out, chipped ahead to center now. Here comes Zachary Gagnon. Gagnon 2-on-1 developing. Got it in front, pulling the trigger there was Krager, just over the crossbar. Oh boy, can these guys go from defense to offense very quickly. Back the other way now. Here come the Giants, 70 through the neutral zone. Trying to cut to the inside. Oh, that's dangerous, cutting across the middle like that. Could have a safety waiting to take your head off. Quick shot there. Big stop there by Halitanko. Here comes Norwich now. Avion Bork. Oh, I apologize. That's Pancharman. Pancharman kicking it to himself. Found it. Here's Pancharman now behind the net. Circling, trying to get it back out in front. Bouncing puck there. Steered aside, going over to get it. There's Martineau. Martineau sliding across Ayot. Ayot tried to go back door. Xavier Ayot. Letting the shot go back the other way now. Sidestepping the defenseman. Here's Ayot now at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Waffled aside. Another big stop by the Giant goaltender. Cleared but not out. Here's Hickey walking right up the gut. Letting the shot go and never got through. Avion Bork now with 25 seconds left to go here. Sending it behind the net. The netminder trying to keep it under the waffle. Couldn't do so. Back to the blue line. Letting the Howitzer go. Hit a body front rebound. They score! Jacob Martineau buries the biscuit on the rebound as it went back to the point. A laser beam from the point. The netminder made the save, but Martineau got to it. He buries the biscuit there. The netminder was claiming he had it under his waffle and it was knocked loose. He might have a case, but the referee kind of said, tell your story walking, I think, there for a moment. Said you never quite covered it. A huge goal there with just 12 seconds left to go here. In the opening stanza, Martineau on the rebound, buries the biscuit. And the ref letting the scorekeeper know. The NFA student body doing their job. Away they come now, letting the shot go. That went off the defenseman. That was Hickey letting the shot in. 5 seconds to go here. Bodies collide in the corner, letting the quick shot go. That's going to do it. There's the buzzer. The opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one, the Norwich Hockey Club 3, the Giants 0. We will be right back in about 15 minutes after the Zamboni does what Zambonis do, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect opportunity for you to make yourself a sandwich, pour yourself a nice cold sarsaparilla, and we'll be right here for the start of the second period. Thank you so much for tuning in. 3-0 is your score. We'll see you in a few minutes. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Norwich Hockey Club making their way back onto the ice here. And the 95 Giants emerging from their locker room. We've got the roster, some of the names. Hopefully I'll get them right for you. They were handwritten, so, well, you get what you get and you don't get upset, I guess. The Giants come back on the ice. The Norwich Hockey Club back on the ice. They lead this one 3-0. Hope you had a fantastic time during the intermission. We're about ready to get underway as the boys stretching things out, making sure that things are limber and ready to go. A hard-fought first period. 3 goals by Norwich. The first one by Felix Antoine Laflamme, Leon Avion Bork, and Jacob Martineau. The 3 goal scorers for Norwich. The goaltender for the Giants was outstanding. Blake White had to face about 25 shots if I had to guess. He was stellar. I know you might have your screen on and say, wait a minute, Mr. Broadcaster, it's 3-0 at the end of the first. Well, let me tell you, it could have been a lot worse if not for the efforts of White. All right. Second stanza are about ready to get underway. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. Goaltender Ali Tonko, a couple of nice stops. Wasn't tested too much. Giants with a couple of opportunities, but 3-0 is your score. He did what he had to do. And if I'm the coaching staff for the Norwich Hockey Club, I tell the boys right now, do not take your foot off the accelerator, period. That's it. That's all you need to know. We play 17-minute stanzas here. Icing and offsides is in effect if you're just joining us. 3-0 is your score. Norwich came out with a lot of energy and never took their foot off the gas pedal. Here's Payson now leaning in to take the face-off. And we are underway. The second period here at the home opener. Bodies collide there along the boards. Coming in, laying the lumber there is Rancium. Here come the Giants now over the blue line. Pulling the trigger, that just missed. That was Morrison there with a quick shot. Deflected in front, cutting the cooker. Alexander Rancium. Again, if I'm mispronouncing the names, I couldn't read them. Back the other way now. Cartledge. Cartledge down the right wing. Cartledge protecting the puck. Poke checked away there by Morrison. Giants trying to get it back out. Can't do so. Payson sending it into the corner. Norwich first on it there. The second period just nicely underway. Here from the Rose Garden in Norwich today, a capacity crowd on hand. Really love the energy, especially that the students have brought. And it's been met on the ice by the boys. Sidestepping the check there at the blue line. Puncharman walking in, trying to pull the trigger behind the net. Got it back out in front. That couldn't complete the play. Puncharman now spilled for his efforts. As the Giants try to get out of the zone, can't do so. Picked up there by Hickey. Hickey had a real good first period. A big, strong defenseman, thought he was very busy. Mattis Gagnon knocked off the puck there. I'll get the names. I'm working on it. Got to spend some time up in Montreal. I'm going to make some friends up in Quebec now. So if you want to have me over, I'll gladly come up for a Molson or whatever you recommend. Beautiful town, Montreal. Been there a couple of times. Had the privilege of actually seeing the Montreal Canadiens at the old Forum back in the day. I think it was 1992. I think it was 92. It was either 92 or 94. It wasn't 93. No, it wasn't. It was 92. Took the train up, took Amtrak, and got to see Patrick Waugh and the boys versus the Islanders, the best hot dogs in the National Hockey League at the old Forum. We used to have the buttered bread and the fried hot dog. We had the standing room only where they'd have the gates, and I didn't know what was going on. I was like 19 years old, and they're like, all right, they're going to open the gates. You got to run. I'm like, what? Bunch of crazy people up there going nuts, and all of a sudden the gates open, and I was like, all right, I got to run to my spot. We got a good seat, too, right at the blue line. Canadians won like 10-1. Carrying the puck in now, letting the quick wrist shot go. They score! Jacob Martineau! A phenomenal individual effort. His second goal here of the afternoon. 4-0 Norwich. Just a minute and 35 seconds into the second stanza, Martineau buries the biscuit. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 4-0 is your score. Gotta love the effort there by big number 88. And now we got to issue the hat trick alert. He's 1 goal away. If you get a hat trick, you get to pick which drive-thru you stop at the ride home. I know that works in the squirt division. It's got to work at this level too, right? I mean, it's universal. Behind the net now. On it there is Aguilera. Good to see Richie Aguilera and Jairus Mundell out there. That pleases the broadcaster, I got to tell you. Seahawks a year ago, and now they're playing at this high level for Coach Sheehan. What a blessing. Here's Gagnon now. The spinorama move. Gagnon putting the brakes on, letting the shot go. Saved by White. The rebound. Controlled by Norwich. Here they come again now. Down the right wing boards, trying to let the shot go. Couldn't pull the trigger. There's Hallisey Cloutier. Along the boards now. Big hit there. Martineau laying the lumber into it. He's all over the score sheet. Now he's all over the hit sheet. If there is a hit sheet, there should be. If not, let's start one. Sidestepping the big hit there was Hallisey Cloutier. Cloutier now along the boards being worked over there by number 44. And he sends it out the center all the way down, wide of the netminder. Ali Tanko lets it go wide, so icing has occurred there. 14-18 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen, in the second period. The second period brought to us by our friends. Oh, you know what? They're going to drop the puck. We're not going to get into that. We'll get back to that. I apologize. I want to interrupt the action. We'll get back to it, though. Here's Krager now. Krager leaning in to take the draw deep in the Giants zone. The Giants trail this one 4-0. They've been blitzkrieg from Jump Street. Although I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, not unexpected here. The home opener, these boys have been working so hard. The organization working so hard. So many people volunteering, the parents to billet the children. Here's a chance now, walking in, pulling the trigger, going on that, just missed. And let me tell you something, knowing Coach Sheehan like I do and his coaching staff, you couldn't have your boys in better hands. I know you got to send them far away, and that's not easy. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the net. And he's not only just a coach, ladies and gentlemen. These boys are looked after very, very well. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. More than I even know what I'm talking about. But I often pontificate on things that other people know more about what I'm talking about than what I'm talking about. That's not foreign to the broadcast, I can tell you that. But seriously, though, you couldn't have your boys in better hands. And Coach Sheehan, a great guy, a great coach. He's really just been a blessing to the whole area, what he's brought here, to the Seahawks and to the Norwich Hockey Club, obviously. So, and to everybody, all the volunteers and the countless hours that went into making today come to fruition. Today's your day. You all deserve it. I honestly don't know enough people to start naming names, so I'm not going to do that, but this is a fantastic day. A power play now for the Giants. Roughing is the call. And in the sin bin, number 66, Zachary Gagnon. So Giants, if they're going to start to climb back into the affair now, might not be a bad time to get started. Marison in the corner, big number 88, getting it down low. Giants trying to corral the puck back in front. Can't do so there. Lost the handle on it. Chased down there by Ayotte. Xavier Ayotte winning the puck there. One of the Giants getting mauled behind the play there by Martineau. Back the other way now. Here comes Pazin. Tyler Pazin behind the net, trying to get it back in front. Short-handed. You got to like that. Taking away precious time off the power play for the Giants, as if there's any other kind of time than precious time. Dangerously in front there. Almost a turnover. Laflamme causing havoc. Carrying the puck in. Getting a chunk of them over the blue line there. That was Pazin. This is the first time I've gotten to see the Norwich penalty kill, and it is as aggressive as they are 5-on-5. Once again, not shocked. Laflamme tossing the man aside there. Lihan got tossed around there by Laflamme. Laflamme. Here's Pazin now. Lays the lumber into him. Down the left wing come the Giants, putting the brakes on there. Rancium, got it out in front dangerously. That went right through the wickets and came out the other end there. Ali Tanko did a nice job keeping his feet, not kicking it into his own net. That could have accidentally went in easily. Here's a chance now in front. That just failed to click. Here's short-handed now. Here comes Laflamme. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop, a rebound. Off the waffle, pouncing on it is White. And there'll be no further play. Félix-Antoine Laflamme broke in. Short-handed, let the shot go. Somehow at full speed managed to get to the rebound, but the netminder got the waffle on it. Another nice stop there by White. White is a good goaltender. This kid is good. He has kept the Giants in this game. It's 4-0, and I'm here to tell you it could be a lot more. NFA student body fully behind their hockey team here today. You got to love the atmosphere. You got to love the energy. Got to remember, just a couple of weeks ago, there was no hockey team, so off to a tremendous start for the program. I think something great's happening here. I want to thank you so much for allowing Solu Broadcasting to be a small part of it. Absolutely fantastic. I'm telling you, my heart is racing still. Here's Gagnon now, rounding the net like Bobby Orr, coming out the other end with a head of steam. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nice tape-to-tape pass, walking in, letting the shot go. He scores! A beautiful wrist shot there. Burying the biscuit there was Martineau, the hat trick. His third of the afternoon, Jacob Martineau. 5-0 Norwich. Oh my goodness. This team is absolutely deadly, ladies and gentlemen. Martineau now. Martineau's got the hat trick. If I was wearing a hat, it would be on the ice, ladies and gentlemen. We need a big sombrero. We need one of the students to come down with a big sombrero for things that happen just like this. Got a plan for these things. I blame myself. Here's Gagnon now. Nice tape-to-tape pass through the neutral zone. Here comes Hickey. Hickey trying to corral it to himself. Lost the handle on it. Following up. Puck support. The net is yawning there for a moment. Pouncing on it like a hungry hippo. After a wayward marble is the netminder White. And there'll be no further play. Oh, this Norwich organization, they are absolutely relentless. They just keep coming at you. One line after another after another. The Giants getting peppered. Excuse me, now it's Wirtz. Excuse me, there was a goaltending change by the Giants. I was so excited that it was 5-0. I failed to notify the crowd at home, and I saw it happening, and I forgot. Well, these things happen. I don't have a producer in my ear. Wirtz with a nice stop right off the bat. It's not easy to come in cold. And not that White didn't play well. He played well. There was nothing you could do. Big hit behind the net there. Avion Bork laying the lumber into him. Looks like the ref thought it might have been a little bit too egregious. Roughing is the call there. I don't know if I agree with that call, but it wasn't a terrible call. So number 4 now, Julian Avion Bork. Headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for playing hockey roughly. Roughing is such a oxymoron. I think roughing should only be a call like if it's after the whistle or something like that. Basically, he said he checked him too hard, but it was a little bit from behind. It's not a bad call, don't get me wrong. It's just like, what else are you going to call it? If you call it checking from behind, then it, causes a whole bunch of other issues and could be a major, and that certainly wasn't a major, so good call by the official. Back to the blue line now, the Giants on their second power play of the period, working the puck down low after the faceoff win. Nice spin move there by Altier. Giants trying to come off the boards now. Back to the blue line it goes. Morrison letting the shot go at traffic in front. Norwich chipping it out to center. Here's Laflamme. Laflamme's got help. Laflamme's got Payson with him. Payson lost the handle on it. Laflamme offside. Payson was offsides. I apologize. 10:28 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 Norwich on top. Giants just trying to hang on here, desperately trying to get something positive going. The effort's been there by the Giants, but Norwich just a little bit too fast, a little bit too strong. The pressure that they put on the puck is phenomenal. Giants have not been able to handle the Norwich forecheck at all today. But the effort is there, though, by the Giant boys. There's no quit. I like them. I like what I'm seeing, but Norwich on fire early. 5-0 is your score. 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. 1:09 remaining on the man advantage for the Giants as they gain the blue line. Looking to set up shop there. Too late. As the defenseman was coming in, ended up at the outside at the neutral zone. Carrying the puck in. Offsides is the call there. Payson came through with a hit after the whistle. Lamara didn't like it. I think Payson was saying I was already engaged in the hit before I heard the whistle sound. Payson shaking it off. He's just laughing. These kids are tough, though, I'll tell you. I myself never played anywhere near this level, I got to be honest. And boy, it's a pleasure to watch. Along the boards now, Martineau. I'll tell you, Martineau reminds me of Jeremy Roenick. Score 50 goals and get a bunch of hits during the game. I like his game a lot. How could you not? Quick shot, big stop there. Ali Tonko pounces on it. I mean, like, it's really hard to say you like a guy's game when he's got a hat trick in the home opener. Not really a stretch there. 43 seconds remaining on the man advantage here for the Giants. 9:35 left to go here. Yeah, Twisted Sister in the background. Good old D. Schneider, my boy. I mean that. I had the privilege of coaching his son many, many moons ago, his son Jesse. I don't know if you've ever called the Schneider home to let them know that there was a practice on Thursday. This was before the internet. Big hit behind the play there. Here come the Giants now, carrying the puck over the blue line. Drop pass. Lost his footing there, did number 88, Marison. Norwich now, with 23 seconds left to go, and they're shorthanded. Carrying the puck out, Gagnon. Gagnon leaving it. Martineau looking for number 4. Couldn't pull the trigger. Back the other way now, Marison. Marison hounded from behind, carrying the puck in. Drop pass at the dot, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Ali Tonko. He got the clavicle on that one. You made homemade call with the collarbone. That one just got out to center. Giants somehow managed to stay on sides. At this, Gagnon getting it out to center, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here comes Norwich now, 3-on-1 developing Hickey. Hickey pulling the trigger, big stop, rebound at the feet of the netminder works. And he covers up, and there'll be no further play. 8 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here. In the second period, Norwich leading it 5-0. The hat trick by number 88, Jacob Martineau. Face off deep in the Giant zone, won by Norwich. Letting the shot go, that's wide of the netminder. That was Speller on the shot. Trying to get it in front now. Pulling the trigger there, that was Zachary Gagnon. 8.5 to go. Norwich. Puncharman now. Trying to get it away to center. Green lost the handle on it for the Giants. Tape-to-tape pass. Giants gaining the blue line, letting the shot go. Waffle down. And catching it himself is the netminder, Ali Tonko, and gets a nice round of applause from the student body. And the fans on hand here. That's good waffle utilization there by the young netminder. GWU, as we used to call it back in the day. Leaning in now to take the faceoff out the air for the Giants. Deep in the Norwich Hockey Club zone, but they come away with it very quickly. Through the neutral zone, Zachary Gagnon. Gagnon lost the handle on it. Giants looking to recover in their own zone now. Can't get the puck out. Krager. Krager chopping at it. Vincent Krager. He's busy. Busy bee of a hockey player. A lot of energy. He's always around the puck. Always seems to be a good defensive player. Good 200-foot player is number 97. 7:46 left to go here. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. You can tune in every weekend. We had the privilege of covering all the youth hockey team that plays here, the Seahawks. My children played on. One of my children still do. And we cover all their home games, and obviously we're going to cover all the Norwich home games here. And we hope that it's a long relationship because it's a privilege. Quick shot! Big flipper stop there by the netminder, Ali Tonko. Giants getting a couple of shots now Ali Tonko's way. And he has been, good. From one goaltender to another, we don't want to pontificate too much about what's going on. Back the other way now, Laflamme. Laflamme letting the shot go. That hit the defenseman out high. Laflamme finding it. Laflamme behind the net there. Felix Antoine Laflamme. On the back check now. Sent in by the Giants, Rassinen. Rassinen giving chase. He's met there by Avion Bork. Avion Bork couldn't get the puck out. Here's the Giants now on a turnover. Butt-end stop there. Ali Tonko utilizing the butt-end very wisely there. Giants staying with it. Ponomarev. He lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Norwich through the neutral zone. Pazin. Pazin leaving it there for Laflamme. Laflamme back to Pazin. That just failed to click. Oh, you can see the chemistry beginning to develop here between those two. A little bit of give and go. Quick shot. They score! Payson. The C button one-timer. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6-0 Norwich. Oh, they got the puck down low, got it out in front. Let the laser beam go. That's Payson from LaFlamme, ladies and gentlemen. Well, sometimes, I catch myself sounding like a hockey prophet. As I said, the chemistry was developing here. Looks like we got a goaltending change coming up here for Norwich. As Kosher now in between the pipes. Halitanko leaves, leading it 6-0. I wonder if that was a planned thing, or because of the score they want to get Kosher a little bit of ice time here during a home opener. A nice gesture by Coach Sheehan and the staff. So Kosher in between the pipes now. He's got all the red gear, the red waffle, red glove, red pads. Here comes Norwich now. Getting out of their own zone. Nice touched pass there right up the gut. Here comes Martineau. Martineau pulling the trigger. Oh, he hit the post. Martineau rang the dinner bell, but no one there to answer the call for supper. Sent all the way down by the Giants. I believe that's going to go for icing. Yes, it does. So Halitanko leaves the game with a 0.00 goals against average here today. Mr. Blutowski's GPA. 6:05 left to go here in the second period. It's been all Norwich here today, right from Jump Street. I don't think the next home game's for a little while. I don't even know if there's one in October. I gotta check the schedule. I am willing to go on the road though. Just give me the call. I'll get on the bus. No matter to me. Don't worry. I'll pack a lunch. You don't have to stop at like McDonald's or anything for me. I'll just, I'll bring a cooler. Have a nice sandwich. Some Doritos, an apple. Trying to stay healthy. If the wife makes it, there'll be an apple in there. If I make it, probably be another bag of Doritos. 5:49 to go now. Giants trying to corral the puck through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, staying on sides. If the puck there is Altier. Altier lost the handle on it. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. They score! I think it was deflected in front there. The Giants on the board. 6-1 is your score. And it's not easy to come off the bench as a goaltender cold. Giants let the wrist shot go from the point. Not sure if it was deflected on the way in or if not, number 44 is going to get credit with it. We'll see. We'll wait for the announcement on that. 6-1 now. A little bit of pushing and shoving at the face-off dot there. Was number 44. Sorry, I didn't hit a name on that one. Side of the net now, bodies collide as Mundell was sent down. Right back up though, Jarvis Mundell. Bouncing puck now, knocked down by Norwich. Here's Mundell, number 43, protecting the puck, sending it into the corner. On it there again is Mundell. Played back out to the point, walking the line, winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. That just missed. That was Pancharman, side of the net, trying to get it back in front. Pancharman, letting the shot go. That time a wrist shot. Tried the slap shot, that didn't go. A little bit of fog developing there along the glass there down at the other end. That's from all the people exhaling, I got to imagine. Trying to catch the Giants in a player change, but it was offsides. Half a step offsides there. Was the Norwich Hockey Club. You got to remember the second period, ladies and gentlemen, the benches are further away, so teams run out of gas and they got to change. Norwich tried to take advantage of it there. Came pretty darn close to doing so. That's center ice now. That's Payson. Here comes Ayot. Ayot cross corner dump in. LaFlamme in on the forecheck. LaFlamme opened up the scoring for Norwich today. There's LaFlamme now. LaFlamme trying to get it in front. Bouncing puck dangerously. Couldn't pull the trigger there as it bounced away from Majorano. That one just missed a laser beam from Avion Bork from the point. Dangerously in front now. Here's a chance. That just went through the crease. 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. 6-1 is your score. Back the other way come the Giants. Nice job of back checking there, laying the lumber to him there was Payson. At center ice now, LaFlamme chipping it ahead. LaFlamme to Majorano. Majorano couldn't handle it. In the corner it goes now. Big hit behind the play. We see the Norwich forecheck going to work now. Turnover, walking right up the gut, letting the shot go. The rebound still loose. The netminder turned around. Coming up with it there was Wirtz. Payson came right up the gut there. Boy, I'll tell you, this Norwich Hockey Club, it's like hard to tell, like, what's the number one line, what's the number, like, they just keep this one after another, they just keep coming at you. Boy, it's exhausting to play these guys, and I'm not out there playing, but I can feel how the Giants feel. I can vicariously be tired. I don't know if that's possible. People say, oh, you try to vicariously live through your child. Quick shot! Rebound, they score! They won the face-off, got the puck down low, buried the biscuit there, his 4th of the afternoon, Jacob Martineau. Oh my goodness, what a home opener, what a debut for this young man. 7-1 is your score now. Martineau. 4th tally of the afternoon. Here's Hickey walking in. Hickey pulling the trigger. Big stop. Rebound! Pouncing on it is the netminder there for the Giant Wirtz, and there'll be no further play. Martineau. His 4th tally of the afternoon. How about that? .328 left to go here in the second period. 7-1 is your score. Norwich Hockey Club, as we discussed, has not taken their foot off the accelerator. That's a testament to the boys and a testament to the coaching staff. It's easy to check out when you're winning by a lot as it is by losing by a lot. And there's just been, like I said, one relentless shift after another. Next guys hop over the boards, and they're doing what the last guys did. Stepping to the outside now, waffled aside there by Kosher. Giants trying to pinch in now, keep the puck in, can't do so. Back the other way now, Krager. 3-on-2. Krager over the blue line. Krager protecting the puck. Krager sliding, cutting to the cooker. Oh, that just failed to click. Had the man cutting to the cooker there, now walking in, letting the wrist shot go. That hit a body out high, Merrison. Back the other way now. Here comes the Giants. The Giants with the puck. Number 67 through the neutral zone. Poke checked away there. Nice job by Speller. Speller rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Speller getting the Jets going. Here comes Speller now, serpentining right through. Speller lost the handle on it. He was looking to go end to end there. You saw his eyes lighting up as he looked up and had a lot of ice. It was knocked away by the Giant defense. That was a community stop as 3 Giants got around him to save him. And Norwich was going for a player change, so he was pretty much on his own there. A nice rush behind the net there. Puncharman takes a big hit. Trying to get the puck out is Norwich. It does get out to center. Let's see, is it going to go far enough for racing? No, Truber tracking it down. Alex Truber. Sending it out to Ponomarev, excuse me. Away come the Giants now. That's number 86. They leave, sending it in. Behind the net. Pacharum now. Kyle Pacharum lost the handle on it. Giants can't get it back out in front. Here comes Norwich now with a head of steam. Cartilage stepping to the outside, protecting the puck. Cross-ice pass. Oh, just hopped over the stick there as they were cutting to the cooker. Turnover at the blue line. Walking in, protecting it, looking to pull the trigger. Can't do so now. Circling back. Wheeling and dealing now is Norwich. Down low, a little bit of a give and go there as Mariano tried to get it back in front. He couldn't do so. Back to the blue line. Norwich knocking it down there. Behind the net it goes now. LaFlamme setting up in Gretzky's office. LaFlamme looking. Got it back out in front. Pulling the trigger. That just missed. Well, someone knocked over the Hornets' nest, and Norwich is buzzing in there now. LaFlamme got a man creeping down low. Tried to get it to him. That was Payson. Covering the point nicely there is Cartilage. Over to his defense partner there, Puncharm, even though he's not a defenseman, he's just covering the point. You know what I mean. Out to center now, away come the Giants through the neutral zone, carrying the puck in Leon, letting the shot go. Kosher got the waffle and flipper on that one. Sent all the way back down by Norwich. It's going to go for an icing. Icing is the call there with 33 seconds left to go here in the second period. The Norwich Hockey boys leading this one 7-1. Norwich student body there letting the Giant players know how they feel about them. Back to the blue line. Nice move there to sidestep the defenseman. Walking in, pulling the trigger, gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by Kosher, and there'll be no further play. That was Morrison. Morrison made a nice move with the blue line to keep the puck and sidestep the on-rushing forechecker. And got a good shot off. 7-1 is your score. 24 seconds left to go here in the second period. Avion Bork now behind his own net. Away to center, trying to hit the home run ball there at Hickey. Here's Mundell now. Mundell letting the shot go. Big stop, juicy rebound there. Winding, shooting, that gets down low. Big stop, rebound, the jab at it from the floor. Mundell swiping at it. Finding the puck there was Hickey, and that just missed. A flurry of activity as the stanza comes to a close. There's the buzzer. One more shot there by Norwich, and it doesn't connect. Well, there's the end of the second period, ladies and gentlemen. Your score at the end of 2. The Norwich Hockey Club 7 and the Giants 1. We will be right back in about 15 minutes after the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Norwich 7, the Giants 1. We'll see you in about 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. The Zamboni just got done doing what Zambonis do. Look at the Norwich Hockey Club. Look like a bunch of caged animals are ready to get right back on the ice, and why not after the first two periods performance that they have put forth here. They lead this one 7-1. They've been impressive right from the drop of the puck. Everything's been impressive today. Beautiful national anthems, a great opening ceremony. And here they come once again now. They got 17 minutes of hockey. They're going to want to finish the job here. They lead this 7-1. Don't want to take the foot off the accelerator. I keep saying it, but it's hard to get it back on if you do. Back out onto the ice come the boys. The student body has been energetic all day. And the third period is brought to us by our friends at Zeiser Real Estate. Real estate without the hassle. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell in real estate, I know just the guy. From hockey coach to real estate agent, Ryan with Century 21 Shutters and Sales takes the time to get to know you and your needs. He works hard in your best interest to make sure you feel comfortable while answering all your questions. He's honest, genuine, and patient. He has his real teeth. Well, that's good to know. Give Ryan a call at 407-267-1599. That's Zaya Real Estate. Shutters and Sales of Century 21, 406-267-1599. If you have any houses that you want to buy in the area or houses that you want to sell in the area, he is the guy to call. A great guy. Know him very well, know the family very well. His daughter and my daughter are teammates. This year and prior, actually had the privilege one season of coaching their daughter Tegan on the Lady Seahawks. So, good friend of the family. We want to thank his support. Thank his support for the program. Thank his support for the Norwich Hockey Club. All right. The third and final stanza, the third chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. As Norwich is back on the ice. The white sweaters with the red and gray trim, the red shorts and white socks looking very sharp, and the Seahawk patch on the shoulder. And the Giants in between the net now is Worth. He got the start for the third period, came in about halfway through the second period. And in between the pipes is Kosher, number 33, Noah Kosher. All right, we're about ready to get underway. The ref's about ready to drop the puck here. 17 minutes away from a victory. The Norwich Hockey Club is the Norwich Hockey Club. I always want to say are because, never mind. It's grammatically difficult. Here's Krager now. Krager sending it down low. First on it there was Gagnon. Gagnon got it back in front. Back out it goes now. Gotta say Cloutier on defense now with Speller. Nice long outlet pass right at the blue line, and away they go. 3-on-2. Defense to offense very quickly as they've done all day today. Wirtz holds on to it there. Oh, yeah, boy, I'll tell you. Norwich can get the puck from their goal line to the other team's blue line very quickly. Very efficient passing, and they can absolutely fly out there. Trying to see a quote-unquote weak spot out there right now. Today I don't see one. You don't want to get the heads too big, though. You got to keep working. There's always somebody out there bigger, faster, stronger than you, so you got to be ready when that guy comes to town, sooner or later. And today's the day here for Norwich. They've been absolutely brilliant and looking to finish strong here in the third period. They lead it 7-1. Out the center it goes now. There's Gagnon. Lost the handle on it. Giants coming away with it now. Rancium into the corner. Behind the net it goes now. Again, we see Norwich trying to execute the quick breakout. Hickey, nice pass up ahead now. Martineau's got 4, looking for 5. Martineau pulling the trigger. Somehow got the shot off. And now a little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play there. Is Martineau. His teammate coming over there, Aguilera, to help out. Archie Aguilera. Certainly not foreign to a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. I love number 19, a great hockey player. 15:46 left to go here in the third and final stanza. We'll see if penalties are handed out. Looks like Martineau now headed to the sin bin. He's got 4 goals on the day and now a penalty. He's all over the score sheet. Sorry.
People from France watching.
I want to send a big hello, bonjour, and merci to our friends tuning in across the pond in France today. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying it. How could you not? The boys in Norwich have been absolutely outstanding. So 5 aside here, a couple of penalties handing out, but no change in the man advantage. Avion Bork now sending it behind the net. Over to get it, there's Payson. Payson couldn't come away with it. Away come the Giants now. Through the neutral zone, carrying the puck out. Laham. Good thing he picked his head up. The big hit there. Avion Bork sent the young lad flying. Looks like he's going to head to the sin bin. I think it's going to be roughing. Yeah, roughing is the call. Avion Bork, Julian. Number 4 in your scorecard. Big, strong defenseman. Got a big chunk of him there, but I guess a little too egregious for the ref's liking. Now roughing is the call. So now it's going to be back to the power play for the Giants. With 15-17 to go here in the third and final stanza. Avion Bork in the sin bin for playing hockey too roughly. Quick shot, dangerously in front there. Kosha closed the wickets on the rebound. Oh, the Giants won the faceoff, got it in front. Makosha made a nice stop there. Along the boards now, Cartilage leaning into him. Giants looking to set up the power play. Back to the blue line it goes now. Jackson sending it down low. Ponomarov lets it go hard around. Picked off there by the Giants, and away comes Laflamme now. Laflamme turning. Look at the effort there by Laflamme. Laflamme getting on, putting on the brakes there. Got a man cutting to the cooker. That was Payson. Oh, you got to like the short-handed effort there. Felix Antoine Laflamme. Boy, oh boy, he just put the brakes on, headed right back the other way, and got his team a scoring chance. I love aggressive penalty killing. There's no point in letting the team just come out of the zone and dictate, just because they have a power play. Make them earn it. And Coach Ian might be agreeing with the broadcaster on that one, judging by the way his organization kills penalties. Exceptionally effective here today. Under a minute to go on the man advantage for the Giants. Norwich sending it in on the goaltender, leaving it there for Trouba. Trouba chased behind the net by Krager. Krager, hey, again you see the aggressive forecheck on the penalty kill. I love it. That one might be for icing, it is. Icing is the call there. 13:49 remaining here in the third stanza, and I want to remind everybody as well, I'm going to be getting the coaching staff and everybody a downloadable copy of the game so they can send it out to all the families. I want everybody to have it. It's a keepsake. It's a memory, and you could share it with all your family members. Please do so. And please follow us on all of our social media at Solu Broadcasting, SOLU Broadcasting. All the kids and student body can follow us on TikTok. We're on Twitter and we're on Facebook. Just type in Solu, and on YouTube, Solu Broadcasting. And that's a good way to support what we do. Absolutely love to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, got to go back to work tomorrow and take off the cape and go back to being Clark Kent. Face-off one now by Norwich. Behind the net it goes. Chasing it down, there's Coffey. He's hounded there from behind. Almost a turnover. At the blue line now. Kept in nicely at the blue line. Behind the net it goes. That was Hallyse Cloutier who kept it in. Pinching in down low is Gagnon. Mathis Gagnon keeping the puck in for Norwich. Trying to hit the home run ball there. Giants had a player behind there for a moment. Norwich recognized it very quickly. Thwarted that effort. Good penalty kills. We're back to 5-on-5. Big hit there. Mathis Gagnon laying the lumber into him. Now Gagnon doing battle behind the net. Picking up the puck, sending it hard around. Looks like that's going to have a lot on it for icing. A fresh sheet of ice out there. They've only been playing for a couple of minutes. Not enough snow to slow that one down. So 12:58 left to go here in the third and final stanza. Don't think this day could have possibly have gone any better for the Norwich boys. Like I said, though, you got to get right back to work tomorrow. Face off deep in the Norwich zone to the right of the goaltender. That's Kosher, that's his waffle side. Away they come now. Here's Pazin. Pazin through the neutral zone. Tape to tape pass. Here's Mundell. Mundell down the left wing. Mundell protecting the puck. Mundell trying to get the puck back in front. A collage of players there into the corner. You see the student body leaning in, checking out the action. Looks like we might have a penalty coming up here. Not sure what went on in the corner there, but the drew the eye of the official. One of the Norwich players got up a little bit, lumped up Pazin there. Hunched over a little bit. I didn't see what happened. Student body there was up against the Pazin. Looks a little shaken up. Now we'll keep an eye on him for you there. Tyler Pazin. A little bit shaken up as he heads to the bench now. Being looked over by the training staff. Hopefully we'll see him back out there. Oh, no penalty at all. Okay. Well, I thought maybe that was what the whistle was for. Maybe it was just underneath somebody. Well, I hope he's all right. Like I said, I couldn't see, so don't like to speculate on any sort of injury or anything. We'll just hope to see him back out there as soon as possible. Big hit there along the boards, laying the lumber into him. And coming away with it as well as Hickey. Hickey back to the blue line. Trying to pull the trigger there was Ayotte. Xavier Ayotte lost the handle on it. Now the Giants getting in on Kosher. Kosher holding on there. 12 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here. A lot of whistles here to start the third period. That's all right. You don't mind that. Head home from here. Check out the Patriots and the Steelers. What time is that they kicked off? Oh, yeah, it's 1:40. Wow. I have no idea what the score is. I know what the score is here, though. It's 7-1. On to there, Puncharam. Getting it hard around, trying to chip it out there. That was Martineau. Martineau looking for his 5th tally of the day here. He's got 4 goals. Really been quite efficient out there. Here he comes again now. Jacob Martineau with the puck, a 3-on-2 through the neutral zone. Martineau, cross-ice pass, hits the trailer, walking in, pulling the trigger, didn't get through. That was Cartilage. Back the other way now. Here come the Giants through the neutral zone. Ponomarev. Ponomarev letting the shot go, steered aside by Kosher. Ponomarev getting it behind the net. Giants trying to corral the puck, couldn't do so. Norwich now up for Hickey. Thomas Hickey down the left wing, wearing number 53. Hickey. Hickey pulling it to himself. Hickey on the backhand. Oh, that just missed. A great rush there by Hickey. Norwich trying to get it back to the blue line. Puncharman. Kyle Puncharman sliding it over now for Cartilage. Cartilage sending it down low. Took a weird bounce off the boards there for a moment. Cartilage, nice job to track that down. Lets the seeing eye Carnuckla go. Had Aguilera in front. Richie Aguilera holding on to the puck. Quick shot there from a tough angle. Held on to by the goaltender Wirtz, and there'll be no further play. 10:57 left to go here. A gorgeous September afternoon. The sun is shining outside, and the sun is certainly shining on the Norwich Hockey Club here today. The home opener. Good job by the student body to turn out, too, to support their classmates. Gotta like to see that. Pinching in there was Gagnon to keep the puck in. Wheeling and dealing now down low, letting the shot go. I don't know if LaFlamme ever got the shot off. Cleared, and that went into the bench there, the Giants, so no further play. 10:38 left to go here. Wirtz has got a real cool orange helmet there. Or I guess they call it a mask. We used to call it a helmet back in the day. We didn't have masks. Oh, if we had a mask, it was a catcher's mask. That's what we had. Letting the wrist shot go. Gobbled up there. Through traffic, good face-off win there. Alexis Cotier letting the shot go. He's out there getting knuckles there from Gagnon. NFA impressive here today. Excuse me, NHC, I apologize. Very impressive here today. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Norwich to keep it in. They've done a good job protecting that blue line all day. The Giants have had difficulties coming out of their own zone, as you may imagine. Nice move along the boards, trying to get it down low. Couldn't connect. Sent back out to center. What a nice rush there by Hallisey Cloutier. Austin Hallisey Cloutier with a nice move. Gagnon pushing it to himself now. Laflamme walking in now on the backhand. Oh, a big stop there by Wirtz. Norwich basically just gathers the puck and then comes right back at you. Fresh legs now reporting onto the bench. Off the bench, excuse me. That's Speller. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Norwich trying to check it down. They find the puck now. Sidestepping a big hit there. Gagnon picked his head up at the last moment. Laflamme now. Laflamme behind the net. Laflamme circling the wagons. Got it back to the blue line. That's Gagnon. Gagnon out of gas. He's been out there a while. He is running on fumes. He looks like Cougar looking for Maverick to help him bring him back in. Here's Speller now. Speller protecting the puck, letting the wrist shot go. Had a man cutting to the cooker, and that just failed to click. That was Zachary Gagnon. Fresh legs arriving now for Norwich. The Giants just desperate to get it out. Is that going to go far enough for icing? Icing is the call. 9:15 left to go here. As Norwich really starting to take over the hockey game. Giants looking exhausted on the bench there. It's so tiring to chase the puck around. I got to tip my hat to these Giants, though. Their effort has not gone down, and then they could have packed it in. And the effort is there. You know, sometimes you just run into a better team, and that's what happened here today. I respect these Giants a lot. Speller with a couple of moves there. Couldn't pull the trigger as it slid off his stick. Well, he is silky smooth. He's really got nice hands. He could play hockey in a phone booth, that young lad. Doesn't need a lot of room to operate. Reminds me of Lanky back in the old Nintendo ice hockey days. Along the boards now. They're digging, they're mucking. Giants come away with it. Hard around Ayotte. Ayotte sending it back below the goal line. In front it comes dangerously there. As Gagnon was circling, lurking like a shark. Trying to get to it there is Krager. Coming in, Speller laying the lumber into him there. Got a big chunk of number 67 there. Out to the blue line now. Norwich working it down low. The Giants are just out of gas. As Speller now. Speller drew to the ire of a couple of Giants with a big hit moments ago. And back the other way now. Here comes Lamara. Sending it in on the netminder. Kosher had to handle the onside kick there. He did good. That was not an easy save. Norwich now. Touch pass ahead. That was Martineau with a beautiful pass. Hickey leaving it now. Evian Bork letting the shot go. That just failed to click. Back the other way now, Ranison. Ranison trying to step to the outside. Can't do so. Giants protecting the puck. Got it down low. Now they're circling, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Trying to go back to the point there. Covered by Aguilera. Here comes Richie Aguilera now. Down the right wing he goes. Aguilera letting the shot go. That ends up in the netting over the glass there. I think the netminder Wirtz may have gotten a piece of it. Nice rush there by Richie. 7:39 remaining here in the affair. 7-1 is your score, as it's been for a little bit now. Martineau, 4 goals on the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And when you score 4, you know, might as well score 5. There's Martineau now, looking for his 5th. Couldn't come away with it. Nice poke check there. Great back check there by Hickey. Hickey does a lot of little things very well that don't show up in the scorecard, don't show up in the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or whatever math the kids are doing nowadays. But I'll tell you what, that is the way to play the game. You back check hard. There he is again. There's Hickey. Hickey walking in for Martineau, walking in, pulling the trigger. Rebound, pushed aside. Nice save by Wirtz. Again, we see Norwich getting to the loose puck. Dangerously went right by the goal mount there. Aguilera getting to the cooker. Pinching in now. That's Cartilage. Cartilage kept it in at the blue line. Bouncing puck. Lets the shot go. Deflected off into the corner. Giants on it there. Giants corral the puck, and they come away with it. Through the blue line it goes. Knocked down at a midair. Back the other way now. Pacharum. Pacharum at the dot. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Letting the shot go. Tough angle shot steered aside by Wirtz. Bouncing puck. Norwich trying to corral it. Couldn't do so. Here come the Giants now. Big check there. Cartilage send the man flying off balance. Out the air. Against Cartilage. Cartilage with the puck. He lost the handle on it. Away comes Norwich now. Cross ice pass. Tape to tape. Down the right wing they come. Walking in at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Big stop. The rebound is corralled by the netminder there, and there'll be no further play. That's exactly what we were talking about before, ladies and gentlemen. This Norwich Hockey Club goes from defense to offense in the blink of an eye. Tape to tape pass there. Laflamme down the right wing. A good stop by Wirtz. I'll tell you, the Giant goaltending's been excellent today. If you're just tuning in and you're like, Mr. Broadcaster, it's 7-1. Well, yeah, could be 17-1. I got news for you. Goaltending has been very good. Majorino there. Getting to the cooker. Another save. There by Wirtz. Under 6 minutes to go now in the affair. Payson back to the blue line. Clean face-off win. That's another area Norwich has been very good today in the face-off circle. Back the other way now. Here come the Giants through the neutral zone. Laflamme on the back check. And getting out of harm's way there. Altia, that was a good career decision there. Altia looked like he was going to be a giant sandwich on Norwich bread, but ducked and got under. That was a good play. Here's Gagnon now. Gagnon carrying it in, staying on sides, pulling the trigger. Another stop there by Wirtz. Hit him right between the I and the A in Giants. I and A is next to each other in Giants, right? G-I-A. Yep. Okay, just had to make sure. Not a very good speller, ladies and gentlemen. Not a very good reader. I can look at pictures, though. Graphs, I can handle graphs, but words, very difficult for the broadcaster. Can never read very well. Back to the blue line now. Avion Bork sliding it across. Ayotte walking the line, dancing with it, trying to get it down low. Ayotte pinching in to keep it in, but now it's out to center. Giants come away with it there. Alaver. Cross-ice pass there. Merison sent it hard around. Giants trying to get the puck down low. Can't do so. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Norwich. Away to center ice they go. Onsides is the call. Drop pass now. Laflamme letting the shot go. Rebound. Another nice stop there by Wirtz. Releasing the howitzer. Avion Bork doesn't get through. Back the other way now. Morrison cutting to the inside. Morrison's a good player. Morrison against the grain. Lets the wrist shot go. 4:45 to go in the affair. 7-1 is your score. Behind the net on the wraparound. Waffled aside there by Kosher. Away they come with it now. Back the other way. Setting it up now. Here's Laflamme. Laflamme raiding through the fish hook. Letting the shot go. Might it be a penalty shot? We'll see. This might be a penalty shot. Not quite sure. Let's see. I think it's just going to be a hook, though. So hooking is the call there to Lamara. All right, to the power play now goes the Norwich Hockey Club. They won the faceoff. Nice job to keep it in there with one hand by Puncharam. Hey, what a nice play that was. Here's Martineau. Martineau trying to get it down low. Knocked down out of midair. Norwich wins the battle. Give and go. C button one timer there by Payson just failed to click. Payson, excuse me. Payson wins the puck now along the boards. Good show of strength there as he maintained his balance. And away comes Laflamme. Laflamme with the puck. Drop pass for Martineau. Back to the blue line it goes. Puncharam. Puncharam assessing the situation for Martineau. Nice saucer pass back to the blue line, letting the wrist shot go through traffic. Had a man cutting to the cooker. That was Gagnon. Got right in the eyes of the goaltender there. Here comes Martineau. Martineau circling the wagons. Back to Puncharam, back to Martineau. Martineau cross-ice pass. Waiting for it. There's Payson. Payson back to Martineau in front. They jam at it. Can't pull the trigger there. Oh, you got to love the puck movement. They did everything but finish the play. But that's okay, though. The puck movement is what you want to see. Now Norwich setting up shop once again on the power play here. Cross-ice pass. Payson cutting down low. 45 seconds still remaining on the power. Wow. Sometimes power plays seem very long. When the puck's in the zone for a long time like this, it lasts forever. Puncharam. Martineau at the dot. Backdoor. They score! How many times are we going to pass before we shoot? Tyler Payson buries the biscuit there. A power play goal. Gorgeous puck movement there by the Norwich Hockey Club. 8-1 is the score. Oh my goodness. They moved that puck around From the right to the left, and then the back door. The net was yawning. Nothing the netminder could do about it. His second of the afternoon. Martineau on the assist all over the score sheet today. What a beautiful passing play. What a beautiful power play by Norwich there. Back the other way now. Merzen over the blue line. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Tied up nicely. Halise Cloutier got back to got a piece of him. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here against the Giants. 9 to play now. I think it was number 86 there, Tyler Alavev. Headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in Norwich. Returning to the power play yet again. I don't know if they could have had a prettier power play than the last one. Perhaps the boys on Norwich are saying, oh yeah, Mr. Broadcaster, hold my Gatorade. Aguilera on the left wing. Krager at center. Avion Bork. Hickey. And Mathis Gagnon, the power play unit here for Coach Sheehan. They win the faceoff and they go to work. Straight away now, give and go. Walking in, the net was yawning there for Hickey. Oh my. He had the whole top shelf just calling his name and he put it just a little bit high there. Oh, he knows it. But again, the puck movement here on display. Here's Hickey now. Hickey, give and go, letting the shot go. Gagnon, big stop. By Wirtz, winning the battle. Hickey behind it. Oh, Hickey's such a good player. Hickey now off the goal line, lets the shot go. A little bit of a disagreement erupting here between the Giants. Giant player coming up, throwing a couple of lefts there. Avion Bork mixing it up there. With number 77, he threw a couple of lefts while Bork was on the ground. Bork doesn't look any worse for the wear, though. We'll see what the refs do to sort this one out. This might take a little while. Got to think that the Giant player who was throwing the left haymakers might be headed to the sin bin. Might be headed to the locker room. Avion Bork got mixed up there. Number 77 for the Giants. He is asked to head to the locker room. No surprise there. Bork doesn't look any worse for the wear. Well, he was on the ground and took a couple of lefts. Although, no, maybe he's rubbing his neck. I hope he's all right. I think he's just adjusting his pads. Now a little bit of a scrum there. Right in front of the goaltender. These things happen, though. It's not foreign to the product. I mean, nobody thought they were driving their kid, to the tennis court today or the bowling alley. Not that there's anything wrong with tennis or bowling, but you usually don't see that sort of scrum develop at the alley, between lanes 6 and 7. Although I guess it could late at night, Munson, Big Earl, perhaps. All right, so the refs sorting things out. A little break in the action here. We're going to be back next week. If you want to tune into the Solu Broadcasting Network, I think we got 7 games on Saturday. We'll start with doubleheader mites on both sheets of ice here. Well, one sheet of ice, split ice. And then a full docket all the way through to the Bantams at high noon. If you're a fan of the broadcaster, a fan of the program, you tune in next Saturday at high noon. You can see the broadcaster's daughter out there, number 3, Sophia Bonner, for the Bantam Seahawks. I would appreciate the support, as would she. Although from what I hear, she's not too happy on the ride home. I think they got lumped up down in Brewster earlier. Last I heard, they were down a lot to a little, and I didn't get any more texts from the wife or the daughter, so. Oh, well, these things happen. Sometimes you get your lunch handed to you by the other team. You know what you got to do? You got to shake hands, look them in the eyes, say, we'll get you next time. We'll go work harder. Imagine she's not happy, though, on the ride home. But everybody happy here in Norwich today. As the ref going over things with the scorekeeper's box there. Handing out a variety of penalties. I think Avion Bork being looked over by the trainer, but I think he's all right. I think that's just precautionary. He did take a couple of lefts, though, while he was on the ground. So, and he's a big guy, though. I'm sure he's all right. So we'll see. The ref's over now talking The Norwich bench explaining what they saw. Coach Sheehan seems to be pleased with their explanation. Now they're over to the Giants bench, letting them know what they saw there. They were pushing and shoving, and then a couple of lefts were thrown while Ivan Bork was on the ground. So King Julian getting his bucket back on. He'll be all right. Just 1:55 left to go in the affair. You got to be careful at the end of games, especially blowouts. You know, things can get a little rough, so the refs want to take control of it. So it looks like it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play here for the Norwich Hockey Club. Vincent Krager. Hickey's out there. Looks like Halise Cloutier. And I believe that's Cartilage. Yes, it is. Well, those are the 4 skaters out there for Coach Sheehan. Under 2 minutes to go now in the affair. Krager leaning in to take the draw. He wins it cleanly. Back to Hickey. Hickey, a lot of room, letting the shot go toe. Stopped there by Wirtz. Again, a clean face-off win for Norwich leads to all this puck possession time. Give and go at the blue line. Pulling the trigger. Glove save there. Halise Cloutier letting the shot go. Wirth got the glove on it. Not enough traffic in front there. Clean look for this goaltender. He's going to make that save 99 out of 100 times, or maybe 100 out of 100. You got to get eyes in front of a goaltender this good. He's been good. He didn't even start the game. The other goaltender was outstanding too, White. Both the Giant goaltenders here today have been real good. Face-off win again. Halise Cloutier sliding it across again. We see the puck moving. Krager. Halise Cloutier from the dot, letting the wrist shot go, getting the shoulder on it there. Cleared but not out. Krager did a nice job to keep it in. 4-on-3 power play continues. Here's Hickey. Backdoor C-button one time. Halise Cloutier had it hop over his stick. Here's Krager now. Krager walking in, sliding it over for Hickey. Hickey assessing the situation. Lost it for a moment. Leaves it for Krager. They switch spots. Back across now. Halise Cloutier over for Hickey. Hickey a lefty. A little bit tough angle there, letting the shot go. Winding, shooting, and that just missed. As it comes all the way back out, the last minute to play here in the home opener. 8-1 is your score. Getting the Jets going now. That's Cartilage. Cartilage in the corner. Had it lost there for a moment. Pinching in there. Nice job there by Payson. But it's sent back out to center and all the way down on the netminder. Icing is the call there in USA Hockey. If you ice the puck while you're shorthanded, it's still icing. Don't get mad at the broadcaster, ladies and gentlemen. Not my idea. Don't ask me who came up with that. If you're a fan of the program, I complain about it every week. Unless is it back to 4-on-4 and I'm wrong? No, it's still the power play. Yeah, so I'm right. I'm right to complain every now and then. All right, Norwich wins the puck now. Back to the blue line, letting the wrist shot go. Waffle save there by the netminder. Again, back to the blue line, back to 5-on-5 hockey there. And just 25 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Norwich Hockey Club about to win their home opener here. Very impressive, protecting home ice. 8-1 is the score thus far. Here's a chance now in front. They score! LaFlamme buries the biscuit there on the power play. An exclamation point right at the end of the affair as he comes over to the student body. That's fired up. 9-1 is your score. Again, we saw great puck movement generated right off the face-off win. They win the face-off and they don't ever give it back. Antoine Laflamme, Felix Antoine Laflamme. Second of the afternoon, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. As the buzzer, the Norwich Hockey Club. Look at that scene right there. That tells the story. As they gather around their netminders. An impressive victory here today for Norwich. And the two goaltenders will lead the brigade here. Well, your Solu top dog of the affair, I think it's pretty obvious. Number 88, Jacob Martineau. You get 4 goals on the day, you're named the top dog. Now you see the traditional handshake. Well, now the home opener is in the books. And the trivia question will be, what was the score of the home opener? The answer to that question is 9-1. Well, for my cameraman here, Mr. Colin York, I have been your host, Scotty Bonner. There they are. Doesn't get any better than this right here. Great support all day from the crowd on hand. They were fired up. And they stayed fired up all 3 periods. The Norwich Hockey Club leaves the ice undefeated still. 4-0 now on the season. 9-1 is your final. Big smiles all around, and why not? Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You can go to our website, solubroadcasting.org, to watch the game anytime from our archives. So you can go to our YouTube channel and watch it there. And like I said, I will get a copy out to the coaches either tonight or early tomorrow, and they can send it along to the families so you all can have a permanent copy of this historical day. Oh, like I said, for my cameraman, Colin York, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Norwich leaving the ice in celebration. A dominant performance here today. Pole to pole. Coach Ian heading off the ice victorious. What a great day here for this team. What a great day for the school. What a great day for the community as the place was packed and fired up. It's great for the young kids, too. And my daughter plays on the Seahawks, and to see these guys as part of the organization, man, I'll tell you, good things are headed our way. All right, well, that's going to do it from the Rose Garden in Norwich here today. Once again, your final, the Norwich Hockey Club 9, the 95 Giants 1. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your Sunday, everybody.